So today we'll be taking a look at Roman Reigns' comments on leaving WWE and what he has planned for life after WWE. We'll also take a look at Stephanie McMahon getting exposed by fans. So let's start off with this Stephanie McMahon situation because she really walked herself into this heat. Stephanie McMahon took to Twitter to dedicate a Women's History Month post to the women's division and had this to say: "I dedicate this WHM post to the women in this photo, along with all the women who came before and who have since joined WWE. Our women's division showcases world-class athleticism, passion, and proves to the world time and time again that women can do anything. Hashtag women's evolution." Now, if you go through the quoted tweets and comment section of this tweet by Stephanie McMahon, you'll see nothing but negative responses, and understandably so. Like some fans were saying, Stephanie and WWE need less PR about the women's division and just more action. Show us that you mean what you're saying about the women's division. Stephanie McMahon's tweet wasn't well received because of the current status of the women's division. This women's division is arguably the most talented women's division WWE has ever had, but the booking is pretty horrendous for them. Stephanie is tweeting about how WWE showcases the women and all their talents, but that hasn't been the case recently at all. There is currently 2 women's matches booked for WrestleMania, and they're both title matches with little to no backstory or build-up at all. Asuka vs. Rhea Ripley will be a great wrestling match, but there was zero build-up and story to that match. Sasha vs. Bianca, so much hype for that story, for that matchup, and they really dropped the ball storyline-wise for that match. Another issue that was definitely discussed before was the non-existent feuds in the women's division. Outside of the main women's title, there are absolutely zero non-title feuds going on in both Raw and SmackDown women's divisions. If you're not in the title picture in the women's division, chances are they have nothing for you to do, and you're probably at home. We see that right now with Bayley. She played a big role in WWE's product in 2020 at such an uncertain time for WWE. But as soon as she left the title picture, they had nothing left for her to do. Bayley doesn't even have a WrestleMania match. You would think that they would pay her back for everything she did in 2020 by letting her go out there at WrestleMania in front of the live crowd and give her that experience. That would have been a simple reward to Bayley for everything that she did last year. But they couldn't get Bayley a WrestleMania match because there's no title involved, and they completely ignored writing non-title feuds for the women. Fans who were exposing Stephanie's tweet also pointed out the fact that there's so much non-title matches and bogus storylines for the men, yet not one single non-title feud for the women. You got Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon covering each other in slime, playing train sound effects, and making fun of elementary school grades in that weird feud. But yet, there's nothing for the women. Bad Bunny has a WrestleMania match and storyline. Logan Paul is coming in and getting booked for SmackDown and WrestleMania. All while there's no plans at all for someone like Bayley. So you can see why the fans were calling out Stephanie McMahon. You're praising the usage of the women's division on Twitter, but you look at the actual usage of the women in WWE, it's quite sad. So Stephanie's tweet was just received as being highly hypocritical and just a generic PR statement to look good. We've heard Stephanie McMahon and other officials praise the women's division and all the talent it has, but actions speak louder than words. Don't just tell us how talented the women's division is. Show us and give them some proper bookings as a start. The problem is what you heard from Stephanie McMahon on Twitter and in all these different interviews about the women's division is much different from what we actually see on WWE television. Maybe Stephanie McMahon is watching different WWE programming compared to the rest of us because her comments don't add up at all to what we're seeing for the women's division in WWE right now. But what are your thoughts on Stephanie McMahon's tweet? Was it right for all the fans to come after her like that? In other news, Roman Reigns recently spoke with ESPN and talked about what his plans are for when he leaves WWE. It's clear that Roman Reigns' overall character and persona reached new heights following his heel turn last year. A lot of people are still criticizing the character because heel Roman can't beat anyone straight up. There always has to be a distraction or controversy behind every single one of his wins. And all of that is technically true, but one thing you can't deny is the fact that this is the most character that Roman Reigns has been allowed to show in WWE, and it's been such a hit character ever since. Just this character that truly believes he's better than everyone else and fully unstoppable. Well, with Roman truly putting on his best acting abilities for his WWE character, it looks like it does have him considering leaving WWE for the Hollywood route. Roman Reigns had this to say during a recent interview with ESPN about a potential match with The Rock and switching over to Hollywood. The following year, I'm in his, The Rock's, backyard. Imagine me with another couple of years with this dominance in Hollywood, which is the obvious next step if available and everything happens correctly. People in my position typically end up there. To be able to tell that story with him, it'd be cool. So there's a lot to take in there from those few lines from Roman Reigns. He's still talking about a matchup with The Rock. That's something that a lot of fans wanted to see for this year's WrestleMania. It was even reported that The Rock would be highly considered if the fans were present, which we know is happening, but it just seems like there was some scheduling issues, which is nothing new. The Rock is one of the busiest men in the world, so it's hard for him to find free time. But a matchup with Roman Reigns has been something that The Rock has been going on and on about. So even though it didn't happen this year, it still seems like it's a possibility. Roman Reigns even said in this interview that he still thinks him and The Rock can do something special. Not only did he mention the match with The Rock, Roman also spilled in there how Hollywood is his next move as well after he leaves WWE, which is no surprise to anyone. Roman clearly has the skill set to have a lot of success in Hollywood. You take a look at superstars like John Cena, Batista, The Rock, and so much more, and you can see the sort of success that former WWE superstars have in Hollywood. So going down the same path is a smart decision for Roman Reigns, and he'll definitely have a lot of success in that field. As far as Roman's current WWE storyline and direction, he's walking into a triple threat match at WrestleMania, where he's not favored to win. Roman Reigns vs. Edge was very interesting. That match could have gone either way, but with Daniel Bryan now added to the match, fans feel like Bryan is there to just take the pin from either Roman or Edge. And with the addition of Daniel Bryan to the match, a lot of fans see Edge as the favorite to win the triple threat match because he no longer has to pin Roman Reigns. He just has to pin Daniel Bryan, and he's Universal Champion. That's the route a lot of fans are expecting WWE to go with Roman Reigns after WrestleMania. Roman Reigns will be more heated than ever when he loses the title without even getting pinned. The result could also continue the feud between Roman Reigns and Edge, with the roles being reversed and having Edge as the champion and Roman as the contender, trying to get the title back from Edge. Who do you have winning at WrestleMania? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.